I was there. I try to be careful. Now.
Hey, it don't matter how careful you are, something's always gonna happen, man.
Yeah.
Y'all take care. All right, what is happening, people? Hey guys, a little bit of late start. Had to help my buddies back there. You can see them coming. Dead batteries on the boat. Hey, we've all been there. And I helped them get the boat started so they can go fishing too. Hey, today I'm gonna show you a really great place to catch crappie in the summer when they're deep. I'm gonna point out this one place that you can look for, and everybody can find this on their lake maps if your lake is contoured like this. So stay with me, and I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so I'm getting ready to show you a fantastic place to find crappie when it's hot in the summer. You're looking for them deep. Is a long, narrow road bed out on the end where it drops, or just some sort of high area, probably where an old road bed, or maybe there's just a long, narrow point, drops in deep water on both sides. There's places like that on many of our Piedmont lakes around here, and I'm going to show you one here. You can see this water is much shallower here, and see where it goes all the way out to the end, and it kind of dumps off. The old creek channel comes around this end. It's about 40 some feet of water in there, and you can see why fish like this area. They can sit up on this 20-foot hump, drops into 35, 40 feet on either side here. And as shad and bait moves across that point, as that bait moves across that point, it narrows down the actual area that they need to feed. This is also a great place for largemouth bass to stage on and to actually feed. And when we get up close, I'm going to show you these fish out on this point. Now, if you're sinking brush or you're into that, this is a fantastic place to sink brush. It just adds structure. So we found our spot, so let's see if we catch fish, y'all. It's a good thump. And it is a good crappie. Whoa, come back here. Now that was one of them fall thumps. Thump. Good crappie right there, y'all. Good crappie. That is the Virginia shad color. Boom. You know, that's a nice crappie. We'll take him. He's 12 inches. Easy. Vertical jigging, straight down. 30 feet of water. Yep, that's right. 30 feet of water. So I decided to go with a double rig jig for a couple of reasons. One reason being I can show them two colors at one time. On the top, that is a new color. I don't know if that's on the site yet, Lake Country Baits. That is called ice color. You can see it's got a lot of metal flake. It's kind of white, translucent even. That's the Virginia shad color. I catch a lot of fish on that. And I do have an eyed jig on both of those. And basically there's some brush here in the water at 30 feet. Quite a few fish around it. This water's crystal clear, and basically I'm just presenting the bait straight down and just leaving it alone, just letting it sit there. Let's try that again. Now while we're letting that sink, one thing you can do, now even though that's 2/16, it still takes a little while for it to sink down. One thing you can do is throw out past the fish and allow the lure to actually swing. See, I can sit here and hold it. It's down in the fish. You can pitch out past where the bulk of the fish are and just allow the baits to swing back through them, and it looks just like they're swimming. I missed him. It just looks like the baits are swimming right through the fish, and sometimes want to come up there and pick at it, or you can just drop them vertically straight down into the fish and wait for a bite. Now, I'm having a little issue with my reel this morning, y'all. Another decent crappie, y'all. I might have to switch reels. This one looks like my bells done got bent. Oh, another good crappie. Look at that. Looks like the brother to the other one. Another good quality fish, y'all. Good quality fish. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. You know, that time to get that fish to bite, it was down in the fish, and I began to raise it slowly like this. You know, many people think that because some of us fish live scope that we automatically going to catch fish. That is furthest from the truth. There's a lot of method to fishing a lure and the action and the way to get a bite. Now, I've been fishing so long, it becomes natural to me. While I'm sitting here fishing or talking to you, sometimes I forget to tell you all the things that I do. I may make a lure do 5 different things in one drop, just because it comes naturally. That's what makes the difference in a person who catches fish constantly all the time, and some people catches fish just a few times. Not bragging or boasting, I'm just telling you how it is. You ever been with those guys that go fishing and it looks like, man, they just pull fish in the boat right and left, and you think, well, I'm doing the same, fishing the same lure. Sometimes it's just that little difference in the method that they're using to catch those fish. Hey, let's go catch another fish. Hey guys, if you enjoy content about fishing, fishing techniques, and how to catch more fish, then be sure you subscribe to the channel, be a part of the Wildlife Adventures YouTube community, and I appreciate all my subscribers. I personally like to catch them when I can pitch out past the fish and allow the lures to swim right over top of them. To me, that is a little more natural presentation. If I can catch it with my baits without getting hung. That slab, y'all. I'm telling you, boy. Good gracious. All good quality fish. That Virginia shad, boy, anything ain't no joke. I'm telling you, Virginia shad is one of the best colors Lake Country Baits makes. I catch a lot of fish on that color, and for the simple reason, it looks just like a shad. Now, you see that dark gray color, Virginia shad, that comes in a chaos bait, swim bait. That comes in that's the LC shad bait right there. That's a good profile of bait. He makes it in several colors, and great color. Let's change colors. On my other rod, today I'm fishing 2 10-foot rods. So right now I'm going to switch and I'm going to put a different color on. So same principle, double rig jig, just for the reason I can get down quicker. That is the dipstick color on the top. That's another favorite color. It's got a green shad. That is the rocky color, that blue, both in the LC shad bodies. The sun is out, but still shaded by some clouds. That bluish color seems to always be good at this particular lake on a sunny day in clear water. Actually, just had a fish on. That's my lures right there. See them going down there kind of on the left. That's the lures there. That's my two lures right there. See all the fish around them? Another good quality crappie, y'all. And we just released him. He's about 12 inches long. That's okay. If we lose them, we're not keeping fish today anyway. And pitch it back out there. Let it sink. Then again, it's pretty deep here. And that time I was actually moving the lure pretty quick, just like that right there, boom. See, it's another different method of actually catching fish right there. That seems to be working better. I mean, look at these crappie, y'all. Look at that crappie, man. Another good crappie. He hit that rocky blue color on the bottom. And I'm just telling you, I tell you all these things because, guys, I want you to go out and be able to be successful and catch fish. So let me tell you how I just caught him. I pitched out past it, let it sink to where the lure would come through the middle of the fish, held the rod tip low, and began to wind. Boom, he got a bite. I'll turn it sideways so you can see that. So we're gonna pitch right up there, that's about 25 feet out in front of us. We're letting it fall. Oh, right down there in the fish. Yeah, I'm gonna hold it sideways. We're gonna just start moving that lure. I'm gonna lower the rod tip. And the reason I lower the rod tip is so the lure will stay down. We're just gonna wind it right back through the fish. Oh, I don't know what we got here, but he didn't even know he was hung, y'all. Good gracious. Oh, I was hung. We got the green. Good quality crappie, y'all. I'm telling you, boy, if we was putting them in the pot today, boy, good gracious. Good fish, good fish. I'm gonna change colors on them. Sound like Cuz is having some problems over there. Sound like his motor's cutting in and out. You know, this morning I helped those two older gentlemen. The battery is dead on the big motor. And we tried to take the jumper cables. And they were long enough to go from his trolling motor battery. But I don't think he had a lot of juice in the trolling motor battery either. And the big motor was completely dead. And so it just wouldn't turn it off. So I had to finally wind up pulling my boat over there. And once I got it over there, I just cranked my motor up and let it run, charged it up, got them on the way. And you know, when you're out on the lake, you know, it's nothing worse than when you're out on the lake and your boat is not running correctly. Nothing worse. And you know, I always make it a point, if somebody needs some help, I've towed in multiple boaters. Need some help? Good gracious, boy, this one's got nasty. Man, he must be hung in. He's hung in something. He's down there. I'm gonna give him some line. He's down there. I can feel him pulling. He's done wrapped me around something down there in that water. See, I can feel him. Man, felt like a good fish too. Was on that new banana pepper color. I'm gonna give him some line. See what happens. Broke it. Yeah. Well, that feels like a pretty good one, y'all. Yeah. And he bit the creamy, y'all. Just tried something different. That's a creamy color. Kind of looks similar to that banana pepper. Good quality fish. Good, healthy, good looking fish. Boom. Good crappie, y'all. All right, so this bad boy hit the clear ice color. That's the color he hit, that translucent ice color. Another good crappie, y'all. Good crappie. Hey guys, we getting ready to end this video with that fish. I've been on these particular fish for quite some time, caught quite a few. Good fish too. And anyway, you remember, if you can find those high spots out in the lake, the longer they are, the better. An end of a point where it drops off to the creek channel is an excellent point. There's you can find those crappie when, you know, the weather gets hot. They're going to move deep. These places are places to look to find those crappie. Anyway, you remember, God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. Don't forget to hit that like button, click the notification bell so you don't miss an episode of Wildlife Adventures. And as always, you remember, it's a wild life, and I'll see you on the water.